It's going for £295, which is a hell of a saving from new, and it was 4 months old, and the guy sent me the receipt prior to me purchasing it, so I did purchase it. I thought, well, I can offset selling my old one, which I put up for 180 quid, because that seems to be better market value at the moment. But, I mean, yeah, even though the 14600K, I've nothing wrong with it as a gaming CPU, but I did want a better CPU with more threads for like encoding and just stuff like that. So I did a test the other night, same settings as what I would have used with the 10850K and my 14600KF, and I did a test and I ran an encoding thing for like, I think it took 4 minutes to encode or something like that, and it was a 20 gig file, half an hour, sort of real time. So anyway, it took 4 minutes to encode it, thereabouts, or 3 minutes. So with the 10850K it would have encoded at 385 frames a second. This is with the 4080. With the 14600 KF it would have encoded at 470 frames a second, and with the 14900 KF and the 4080, same settings. The only difference is on the 10850K I was on Windows 10, on the 14th Gen I'm on Windows 11. So 14900 KF with the 4080, all stock, 24 threads with HT turned off, by the way, not on, because the fucking heat is like the devil's butthole from that CPU. But anyway, 685 frames a second, and that's encoding in Handbrake. So quite the difference over the 14600KF, which was a nice difference actually, like 200 frames a second difference. And that's with 24 threads, 24 cores, 24 threads. So if I turn it up to 32 threads, which, like I said, is like the devil's butthole in heat. And yeah, it gets pretty fucking hot. So anyway, I upgraded the cooling to a Arctic Freezer 3 420mm all-in-one. Or, yeah, I think it's called all-in-one, isn't it? Yeah, AIO. So yeah, that is pretty good. It's taming it quite well. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You know, round semi bench, I think mostly under 90C, and that was with the 32 threads. So yeah, it's running really well. To be honest, it's fine with the HT turned off. You don't really need it enabled, to be honest. There's nothing around on thermal. Oh, is there? Oh, could be a deer. But it's way off over there, behind the bushes. I think there's a deer. I think something warm over here. Yeah, oh, I'm not sure. It's nice, it's quiet, but it's devoid of animal life for the moment. Probably need to get deep into the woods. But it's nice coming out for a walk anyway. Like I said, no moon, no stars. Very quiet. All I can hear is the babbling brook. No heat signatures. Yes. Quiet. We shall carry on. Yes, very, very quiet. As you can tell, I mean, the make cam is enhancing the view quite a lot, because the view is not as good as this. It is, I can see the path just, and with my left naked eye I can see my hand in front of my face, under here anyway. But we are coming out of winter now, I guess, and the foliage is quite devoid of leaves, so that is probably why it is easier to see through the branches, and this is why the canopy is a little bit sparse, so it's easier to get the light from above. Yes, the path is very rocky. I did go on Reddit and put out a little post saying, does anybody live near me in the county of Lancashire, because that is where I live, and would like to come out and go to the woods and have a walk around and look at the animals and not fucking hunt them, which is pretty much what everybody else does on Reddit. But I only got a couple of replies, and somebody was like all the way down south, and somebody else was up north, and they were like, well, if I'm ever up that way, then I will drop in and we can go out for a walk at your favourite haunt. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. It's like nobody owns night vision around here. I mean, or they do, and all they do is hunt. I don't want to hunt. I used to hunt. I even have my dad's old air rifle somewhere hidden, because he gave it to me. He doesn't hunt anymore, but I've never shot it. I've had it for about 2 years, but I've never shot it. I don't know, I got bored with shooting. I think I got bored with killing things. I prefer to watch things these days. I like to watch the deer and the foxes. I love to watch the foxes, to be honest. March is round about the time that they've had their cubs, and the cubs go out with the vixens to hunt, rabbits, rats, voles, whatever. So it's nice watching the foxes just go about their business. I feel sorry for them being hunted, but I guess it's got to happen. It's estimated that there's 435,000 or 400 odd thousand births every year for foxes in the UK.